Alright guys, I'm going to run through how to build my Marx generator. Assuming there is no output here currently. So I'm just going to show you how I've been building it so far, just in case I forget and don't make another video. But if you want to replicate this gun, I will show you how to do it. So the two most expensive things, everything is expensive except for the frame. So these Russian capacitors, just for these 8, it's probably only going to cost you $60, but I also have more up there, which in total cost me $150. And this transformer will probably cost you $60. It's 9,000 volts. I got mine for free, just because I know some people. And yeah, so let me run through everything here. And also the resistors connecting these two, they can be very expensive because they have to be high voltage, 4,500 volts at the minimum, and they also have to be 1 mega ohm resistance. So finding those specs could cost you $15 a resistor, but I got mine for pretty cheap because of an eBay offer. I ended up getting it 550 of them for like $30. So anyway, the first thing I have here is a piece of plexiglass that's 55 centimeters long. Okay, and on there I have 8 of these 4,700 picofarad 20 kilovolt Russian capacitors. You could use something like this. These are 470 picofarad. They're a lot cheaper. But ultimately, any of your capacitors could be in here. I use 8 of them, and then I just cut the holes in the plexiglass and put nuts on. Actually, I just realized this now too. These will not come threaded on this side. I actually threaded them myself. So that's pretty difficult. There's other ways to keep those on there, but that's what I did. I threaded it. I left a little bit of space on the end here because I'm going to possibly attach some anodes here that come out like a giant taser almost. And I left a lot of room here, probably about 5 inches, just so I could attach a handle to this, make it more sturdy. The block of wood I'm using here is just 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches, or 2 inches by 2 inches, whatever you prefer. And it's 6 feet long. Or maybe that's not 6 feet. That's 4 feet long. I'm sorry. And the PVC is 2-inch PVC, and I just cut that to my hand, and then I screwed it in 4 times into the wood at the center of the capacitor bank. The other handle is a little bit longer than this one, but not by much, and that attaches to the end of this part here. The final handle is where the neon sign transformer is, and all I did here was I took 4 pieces of wood, or 3 pieces of wood, I'm sorry, and this one's not even used, so you don't even need this because it's not actually attaching this to anything, like nothing's holding this. I screwed them in with 4 screws, and then I just dropped 2 1/2-inch nuts. In fact, they're not even bolted in, they're just sitting there, but this thing won't fall. So that's that, and this thing is not necessary. I just had it when I found this, so I'm having this come out, but you can just have your wires come out and run up into these 2 pieces of 1/2-inch PVC and PVC clamps, and these are DC rectifiers, which means, hold on, see if I can't pull it out here. There we go. So these are just 1 kilovolt diodes. There's 8 of them here, and those are just stacked up in there. Same thing with this. And this goes to this lug, this goes to the other lug, and then I'm sure you know how a Marx generator works. There's a resistor between all of these, and a spark gap from this side, this side, this side, this side, this side, etc. So yeah, these are just the whatever your box will be. If it's my box, then I just guessed it, but it's 4.5 inches actually. I can tell. Yeah, that is how you build my Marx generator. And when it actually works, I'm hoping to get some very massive sparks out of this, and I will upload a video of that. But yeah, if you want to build it, that's how I did it. Those are my dimensions, and I'll see you guys next time.